Welcome back. Well, as students and families are talking about back to school, of course, it is going to look a little different this year, a lot different. And as me and my next guest were just talking about, Carly Dorogi, she's one of our child development specialists and parenting contributors. I think even as we gear up to go back to school, however it is, whether it's brick and mortar or online, we also know that changes will happen along the way as well. So it's always so nice to have good resources kind of on hand and a good place to go, kind of a one-stop shop for these great resources. That's where we count on you, Carly. So good to see you. How are you and your family doing?
I'm doing well. I hope the same for you.
Yep, I know. And that's our first point where we're going to start is kind of anxiety, because we know maybe some of the kids dealing with it, parents are dealing with it. You have a great resource, a great tip to start off with this morning.
Yeah, so you want to be proactive about your child's anxiety. And if they're learning from home, have like a toolbox of things that can help them when they start to feel overwhelmed and anxious. So, one that I found that my girls are loving is called Calm Strips. And this is a vinyl adhesive. You can put it on a notebook, on a phone, on a laptop. You could put these anywhere. And they have this texture that when you rub your finger along it, it provides this calming sensory experience. So you can see we have a little girl here working on her virtual learning, feeling overwhelmed. You just rub that calm strip and have this immediate sense of relief. So I love these because they can truly go anywhere with your child.
Okay, definitely going to need to know more about those. I love that. All right, up next, talk about online learning, which again, I know is going to be big for a lot of people in Florida and across the country as well. You have some great resources.
Yeah, so the more that we can make online learning interactive and engaging, the better. So, one that we love in my family is Osmo. So, if you purchase this, it goes with your iPad or your Fire tablet, and your child actually interacts with hands on pieces as they're learning. So, you can see we have letters and we have tangrams and numbers, but it's an interactive experience as opposed to just staring mindlessly at a screen. I absolutely love this one. Kids can play it independently, they can play it with family members, but that piece of just touching stuff and interacting is so powerful for our young learners.
Is that, I was going to say, is that more elementary school age?
So this is their one that's for like elementary ages 5 to 10, but they actually have an early childhood one as well
Oh,
that's for our
cool.
preschool crowd, and that one is amazing too. So they have covered all of the bases for every age of child.
All
And
right, awesome. All right, let's talk about glasses.
yeah, so when your child is sitting in front of that screen, we know it is not good for their eyes. So, blue light kids, I encourage every parent to take a look at these. These are blue light glasses. They come with a lifetime, no questions asked warranty. So, they're going to protect your child's eyes from that awful blue light from devices. And then, kids are sitting on things, breaking them, scratching them. They have you covered. They've also sponsored classrooms around the US, and they're donating one pair of glasses to every pair that is for every pair that is ordered. So helping out kids throughout our country, and then also helping children in your own home so their eyes are not damaged by that virtual learning and the blue light that comes along with it, unfortunately.
So adults are loving these, and I don't even know why the thought didn't cross my mind that that would be great for students as well, staring at computers.
Yes, everyone needs them, and fun colors for kids. So kids are going to love wearing those and
Yep.
be safe too.
All right. Well, now what? There's another game you're going to want to tell us about this morning. What is this?
Yeah, so I encourage parents to stock up, add some games to your game cabinet, because when kids get bored of that online learning, you can do an educational game and it really makes learning fun. Usually they're math and reading, but I have found Adventera games and they're science games. So we have the water game and Powerhouse. They teach kids about being eco conscious and saving our environment and all of those science concepts that they'll be learning at school through these really fun games. So great ones to stock up on so they're not in front of the computer all day. They're learning and they're having fun while they're doing it. That is a mom win-win for sure.
I was just saying, and our family loves games, so I
We
definitely
do
want to
too.
check those out.
Yeah,
All
those
right.
are
And
great.
then last but not least, you have one more. We have about 30 seconds. You have one more thing you
Yes.
wanted to share with
So
families.
these pandemic pods are becoming a really great trend right now to help working parents manage this online learning. So lots of families are forming pods, but the success of those pods are dependent on your pod leader. So a new company called Pod School Prep provides training for pod leaders. They've assembled a team of experts from education, summer camp, youth development, and they have a comprehensive self-paced online training for your pod leader, so you're sure that this person who will be with your children all day managing their pod has all those important skills they need to be successful with your pod throughout the school year. So I'm doing a pod in my home and I love this. It's been really successful. My kids are loving it and I feel confident that my pod leader is appropriately trained to help my kids out.
That's awesome. And what's even better, we've been showing that you have 20% discount codes available for families as well.
I do. I have some discount codes on some of these products, so it's a great time to save some money and stock up on the things that your kids are going to need as they head back to school this year.
Carly, I always love chatting with you. You have such great resources, a lot that I haven't even thought about or heard of yet. So I love this. We look forward to talking with you soon. We hope you and your family have a wonderful back to school kind of season in the next couple of weeks ahead.
Thank you. You as well. We can do this.
We can. All right. Stay right there. We'll be right back.